His grace is sufficient. Brothers and sisters, whatever you are going through, know that His grace is sufficient. I know some of you are going through a lot of pain, a lot of frustration. A lot of things have not worked out for you this year. Yes, you expected this year to be the best. You expected this year to be like no other year. But things are still the same like it was last year. But I want to encourage you, brothers and sisters, that God's grace is sufficient. That whatever you are going through, God will bring you out of that thing. People may not understand what you're going through. Institutions may not understand what you're going through. At your workplace, people may not understand that you are going through hell, that you are going through fire, that you are going through battles. You're fighting a battle that seems as though you are losing it. But I've come to encourage you that His grace is sufficient. Just when you think that you have lost the battle, that is when you win the battle. Brothers and sisters, can you trust God that His grace is sufficient? Today's word is from the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 7 to 9. 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 7 to 9. And it reads, "And lest I should be exalted above measure by the abundance of the revelations, a thorn in the flesh was given to me, a messenger of Satan, to buffet me, lest I be exalted above measure. Concerning this thing, I pleaded with the Lord 3 times, that it may depart from me. And He said to me, My grace is sufficient for you, for my strength is made perfect in weakness." Brothers and sisters, the apostle went through this. He went through a lot of things. Now he says that a messenger of Satan to buffet him. He had a thorn in the flesh, a messenger of Satan. He was tormented. Some of you have something in your flesh. Some of you have things that have been sent to torment you. Messengers of Satan, diabolic people, diabolic activities are around you. But my brothers and sisters, I want to encourage you that His grace is sufficient. Now, the apostle says that concerning this thing, I pleaded with the Lord 3 times, that it may depart from me. Some of you have pleaded with the Lord 3 times, even more than that, that thing that you have may depart, that thing that you have may be non-existent. But this is what the Lord said to the apostle, that my grace is sufficient for you, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. When you feel you are weak, that is when God's strength will be made perfect. Do not worry when you are in weakness. Some of you can barely speak a word. Situations have crumbled down on you. Your family seems to be in a mess. Your relationship seems to be not working out well. Your relationship with people. Your relationship with your spouse. You seem to have a divorce. Some of you do not know when you last met somebody. But I've come to encourage you that His grace is sufficient. When you are weak, on your sick bed, God will pull you out of that problem. In that confusion where you do not know where you can get a solution. But my brothers and sisters, God is your solution. Turn nowhere. Do not turn to the left. Do not turn to the right. Do not turn behind. But it is God that you are supposed to turn to. Because His grace is sufficient. Brothers and sisters, this is grace. And I've come to the end of this message. If you have been blessed by this message and you want to be a blessing to this ministry, I open the door for you. You can be a blessing to this ministry through your giving. And you can give through my PayPal account, which is in the link in the description. Also, you can send me messages of encouragement. You can send me messages through my email address. Remember, I'm always willing to pray for anyone who sends me a message. You can send me your messages through my email address and through my Facebook page. Or if you want to greet me, you can send me. Brothers and sisters, I do read your comments. Do not get worried. I read your comments, whoever comments. I make sure that I read your comment. And for those that send in their prayer requests, I am praying with you. Let us believe that God will do something in your life. The message was, His grace is sufficient. Shalom, brothers and sisters.